So here when you connect, see here DC voltage source I have connected, then one capacitor across it, and in between source and capacitor I have connected one milliammeter or microammeter, you can connect, or galvanometer. So suppose here I'm going to put one switch. The moment you close switch, this microammeter, milliammeter or galvanometer, it pointer deflects for few microsecond or millisecond, and immediately it return back to 0. So why it occurs, we are going to see. Capacitor, it is having the ability to hold the charge. It can store charge, and Q is equals to CV. This one is the relationship for the capacitor. Current, you know, it's a rate of change of charge. So dq, if you put in this equation, you will get I is equals to C dV by dt. Now the moment you connect capacitor across DC voltage source, what will happen? Whatever the plate connected to positive terminal of battery, it will lose electrons, and electrons get attracted toward positive terminal of a battery, and as upper plate of the capacitor it is losing electrons, so it will acquire positive charge. Now this battery, what it does, this electron it pushes to another plate of the capacitor, and that's why another plate will acquire negative charge. So capacitor charging takes place, and here Q is equals to CV, means as charge on capacitor increases, voltage across capacitor also will go on increasing. And the moment voltage across capacitor becomes equal to supply voltage, suppose supply voltage is V, voltage across capacitor is VC. When V and VC will become equal, means voltage across capacitor VC becomes equal to supply voltage, will there be any potential difference in the circuit?
No, ma'am.
No potential difference will be there, and then current in the circuit becomes 0. Okay, that's why whatever the milliammeter, microammeter or galvanometer you connect in the circuit, its pointer deflects only for few millisecond, microsecond, immediately it returns back to 0. Why? Because initially the moment you close the switch, means at t equals to 0, voltage across capacitor is 0, because we are going to consider here fully discharged capacitor. So that's why current means only supply voltage is there and current flow in the circuit. But the moment voltage across capacitor VC becomes equals to V, supply voltage, no potential difference is there. So current will not flow in the circuit. And that's why pointer immediately return back to 0. Okay, milliammeter, microammeter, galvanometer pointer immediately return back to 0. Now what we are going to consider here, graphical representation of this VC and current flowing in the circuit during charging and during discharging. We are going to see, and their equations. Okay, so what we are going to consider here, in between voltage source and capacitor, one resistance we are going to consider. Okay, so see, charging of a capacitor, here we have connected DC voltage source, capacitor, and in series with capacitor one resistance also we are going to consider in the circuit, and one switch. Okay, so whatever the capacitor, we are going to take initially fully discharged capacitor, means no charge is there across capacitor, so no voltage across it. Voltage across capacitor, we are going to denote it as VC. So at start VC is 0, charge on the capacitor is 0. Okay, here I have written this one, you neglect this one, this one mistake is there, do not consider this. Why it is so, will explain. Okay, so here what will happen, fully discharged capacitor we are going to consider, means charge on capacitor is 0, and as no charge is there on capacitor, voltage across capacitor is also 0. Now what will happen, the moment you close a switch here, that condition in electric and electronic circuit is called as at start, that is at t equals to 0. The moment you close a switch, the moment you close switch, that is at start at t equals to 0, charge on capacitor is 0, voltage across capacitor is 0. And then later on, as the time increases, what will happen? As time increases, electrons are moving like this. See, electrons move like this in the circuit. Because of it, capacitor charging takes place. Now upper one plate will acquire, means upper one means the one which is connected to positive terminal of a battery acquires positive charge, and the another one a negative charge, means capacitor here being charged. That's why Q is equals to CV, voltage across capacitor also increasing. Now here some voltage will be there then across capacitor. This one is wrong. By mistake I have written it. Now here, see, here supply voltage is V. Voltage across capacitor is VC. Now capacitor is being charged. So some voltage is there across capacitor VC, and current flowing in the circuit is I. And in between source and capacitor resistance is there. So what will be the equation of current here? Current is flowing from V to VC, and in between resistance R is there. So V minus VC upon R will be the I. Okay. V minus VC upon R will be the current flowing in the circuit I. Okay. So here this is the equation for current. Now the moment you, this is the formula of current or equation of current flowing in this circuit during charging. Okay. Now the moment you close a switch, that is at start at t equals to 0, what is the value of VC? Yes, the moment you close switch at start at t equals to 0, what is the value of VC?
0.
0 it is. So put VC is equal to 0 in this equation. Here VC is equal to 0 at t equals to 0, that is at start. So current at start, that is at t equals to 0, will be how much?
V by R.
Right, it will be V by R, isn't it? So see here I have written current. The moment you close switch, that is at start at t equals to 0, whatever is the DC voltage you have applied in the circuit and resistance you have connected in the circuit. So V by R will be the current flowing. And then that's why here I am telling you, here by mistake I have written 0. It's not 0. MCQ question. During charging of capacitor in series RC circuit connected across DC voltage source, current at start, that is current at t equals to 0, is how much?
V by R.
V by R. Here by mistake I have written here 0. Actually here I should write at t equals to 0 is I0. Means current at start at t equals to 0, it is denoted as I suffix 0. Here only do not consider this 0. It's not 0. That is current at t equals to 0. That is I suffix small 0. You can write, see here I have written, and which is equals to V by R. Okay. And then later on what is happening as time increases? This is the condition at start, that is at t equals to 0. Then as time increases, what's about VC?
Increases.
It will increase. Okay, VC is increasing. Okay, VC is increasing. V and R are constant. Supply voltage and value of resistance is constant, and here minus sign is there. So as time increases, VC charge on capacitor is increasing. That's why VC will increase. So what will be its effect on current then?
Current will decrease.
Correct. Current will decrease, isn't it? Means whatever at start at t equals to 0, current flowing through the circuit V by R, it's a maximum value or minimum value? Maximum value. Got it?
Maximum value.
Correct. MCQ question. During charging of capacitor in series RC circuit connected across DC voltage source, current at start it is V by R. Current at start is maximum, minimum, 0, infinity. So current at start is maximum and its value is V by R. Okay. And then as time increases, charge on capacitor is increasing. So VC is increasing, V and R is constant. Here is minus sign. That's why I decreases. And then at one moment, what will happen? Voltage across capacitor becomes equal to supply voltage. VC will become equal to V. If VC, the moment VC becomes equal to V, what will be the value of current in the circuit?
Zero.
Correct. It will become zero. And that's why I told you here you connect one milliammeter, microammeter or galvanometer. What happens? Whatever its pointer, in analog you can see that analog you use, pointer deflects only for few millisecond, microsecond. Initially, the moment you switch on, it will be V by R. That much it will deflect. And immediately it return back to zero. Why? Because now VC becomes equal to V. So VC becomes equal to V, numerator will be 0. So current in the circuit becomes 0 and the pointer immediately return back to 0. So how will be its means if you observe during charging, what is happening with VC? Its initial value is, what is the initial value of VC? 0.
0.
And then later on, is it increasing, remains constant, decreases?
Increases.
Correct, increasing. So you can denote it graphically VC. Initially it is 0 and then it increases. And then after some times VC become equal to
V.
V. Very good. So like this graphical representation of VC you have to represent. So see, VC it's a voltage across capacitor versus time. VC depends on time, dependent parameter along y-axis, time along x-axis. Okay, so initially voltage across capacitor is 0 and as time increases, voltage across capacitor increases and at one moment it becomes equal to supply voltage. So constant line, see here, parallel to x-axis. Straight line means parallel to x-axis and here VC equal to V. Okay, now what's about current in this circuit? Current at start is how much? At t equals to 0?
V by R.
V by R and it is maximum. And then as VC is increasing, I is decreasing. And when VC becomes equal to V, current becomes 0. So how will be its graphical representation? See, current along y-axis dependent parameter, it depends on time, time along x-axis. So current at start at t equals to 0 is maximum, which is equals to I suffix 0, we can denote it. Its value is V by R. And then as VC increases, current decreases. And when VC becomes equal to supply voltage, see here VC is equal to supply voltage. The moment VC equals to supply voltage, at that time current in the circuit becomes 0. Okay, got the graphs? Both the graphs clear? Okay, now whatever is this behavior of voltage across capacitor, graphical representation is this one. It's mathematically you can define this curve as VC is equals to V into 1 minus exponential to the power minus T by RC. Its derivation not there in your syllabus, directly the graph and equation only. Okay, and the explanation. What exactly occurs during charging about VC and current. Okay, again current initially it is maximum V by R and it decreases exponentially. So this behavior in the mathematical form you can denote it as I is equals to V by R exponential to the power minus T by RC, and V by R is I suffix 0. So here V by R you can denote at I0 also. Okay, these two equations, MCQ question will be there based on this. Which one is the correct equation? Like during charging of capacitor, capacitor in series RC circuit connected across DC voltage source, which one is the correct formula for voltage across capacitor? 2-3 different options given to you, like here plus sign or here plus sign, isn't it? Or V not given, V not given, like this options. So this one is the correct option. Huh? Same question for charging current also. Which one is the correct formula of charging current in the circuit during charging of series RC circuit connected across DC voltage source? Okay, so this one is the correct formula for current. Now in this equation, what you do, tau is equals to a time constant R into C. So tau is equals to time constant R into C. You put this value in voltage equation. Put here T is equals to R into C. So R into C will cancel. You will get here exponential to the power minus 1. And what is the value of exponential to the power minus 1? Is it 0.368 or 367? Huh? Okay. So 1 minus 0.368 or 367, you will get it 0.632. Isn't it? So whenever tau is equals to time constant is equals to RC, you are going to put in this equation, you will get voltage across capacitor is 0.632 times of V, and V is the value of voltage across capacitor at start or at end, isn't it? At last, how much is the voltage across capacitor? Supply voltage. Because why I'm telling to you, based on this also MCQ question are there. In series RC circuit during charging connected across DC voltage source, time constant is defined as four options given to you. So which one is the time constant correct option? It is the time taken by capacitor when voltage across it becomes equal to 0.632 times of its final value. 0.632 times of its initial value, like this is the also the option. 0.632 times of its final value, like this also the correct option given. So 0.632 times of its final value is the correct option. And or they can give you 0.368 times of its final value, like this also is the option. But which one is correct? 0.368 or 0.632 for voltage across capacitor? 0.632. Now same you can define time constant in terms of current also. So in here also, whatever is the equation of current, here you put T is equals to tau, that is R into C. So R into C will cancel. You will get here exponential to the power minus 1, and exponential to the power minus 1 is 0.368. So 0.368 times V by R you will get here. When you put here T is equals to tau is equals to RC, isn't it? So how you can define time constant? Another definition, another MCQ question. Okay. The time constant is defined as, so it is the time taken by the capacitor during charging when current in the circuit decreases or increases. Is current decreasing in the circuit or increasing?
Decreasing.
Right. So it is the time taken by the current during charging so that current in the circuit decreases to how much? 0.368 times of it initial value or final value?
Initial.
Initial value. In the options, increase, decrease word is there. In the options, initial value, final value, like this 4 options. Okay, so which one is the correct option? When current decreases and when it becomes equal to 0.368 times of its initial value. Okay, so time constant in series RC circuit during charging, you can define in terms of voltage across capacitor also and in terms of current flowing in the circuit also. So it is the time taken by the capacitor when voltage across it becomes equal to 0.632 times of its final value, or when voltage across capacitor becomes equal to 63.2% of its final value, like this also. Or in terms of current, it is the time taken by capacitor when current in the circuit decreases to 0.63 is 0.368 times of its initial value, or when current becomes, or when current decreases to 36.8% of its initial value, okay, of its initial value. So like this is the definition of time constant, and based on definition of time constant, MCQ question you will get asked. Okay, so in this topic, this equation you keep in your mind, this graph you keep in your mind, because MCQ question like during charging of a capacitor, voltage across capacitor at start is 0, current at start is V by R. Then voltage across capacitor during charging increases or decreases, increases. Current during charging decreases or increases, decreases. And when voltage across capacitor becomes equal to supply voltage, current in the circuit is maximum, minimum, 0, infinity, 0. Okay, all these MCQ question based on the graphs and equations and definition of time constant. Okay, this is about the theory part, and based on this equation, numerical questions are also there. Okay, numericals like some value given for this equation, and they will ask you calculate the VC, or VC is given and the rest value also given, and you will get asked to calculate the time, like this. Same for current also. Okay. Now, what occurs during discharging? That also we'll see. Here the same thing. Here tau I have put here, T is equals to tau, RC will cancel. See, like this equation you will get. If you further simplify it, this one you will get. We see same for current also. Whatever is the current equation, put here T is equals to tau is equals to RC. So this is about the current at start at T equals to 0. That is the explanation over here. V by R it is, and it is maximum. Same, whatever I have explained, same thing. Then during discharging. During discharging of a capacitor, now same, whatever the capacitor connected in earlier circuit, fully charged, that one we are going to consider. Okay, so fully charged capacitor, voltage across it is how much? VC, which is equal to supply voltage. Now VC is equal to V. This one fully charged capacitor from earlier circuit we are going to consider. So take fully charged capacitor, voltage across it VC, which is equal to V. Now what will occur during its discharging? All of you know, even if you switch off the supply in this circuit, suppose you switch on circuit, capacitor becomes charged, voltage across it becomes equal to VC, then current in the circuit immediately becomes 0. This one we have seen. Then what you do? You switch off this supply. You switch off this supply, or you can open the switch. Then still, even if you switch off the supply, still for some time duration, capacitor holds charge. And for how much time duration it will hold the charge, it will depend on the value of capacitance. One of the factor is value of capacitance, isn't it? So this one, capacitor still holding a charge, that one we are going to consider. So voltage across it is VC is equals to V, supply voltage. Okay, so here now connect it across a resistance, and in between connect one switch. The moment you connect switch, what will happen? Here potential difference is there, capacitor is holding a charge, some voltage is there across it. So there is a potential difference in the circuit, and circuit is closed one. That's why the moment you close switch, current starts to flow in the circuit. Now here capacitor is acting as a source. Current is rate of change of charge. Okay, current is rate of change of charge. So current is rate of change of charge. Now here what will happen? Current is flowing in the circuit and capacitor is only the source. So what do you think? The moment you close switch, the moment current starts to flow in the circuit, charge on capacitor remains constant, increases or decreases?
Decreases.
It will
Decreases.
decrease, correct, because it is only acting as a source. So charge on capacitor will go on decreasing. As a charge on capacitor will go on decreasing, what's about the voltage across capacitor? Q is equals to CV. So voltage also will go on
Decreases.
decreasing, isn't it? And current, as a charge decreases,
Decreases.
current also in the circuit will go on decreasing, isn't it? And after some time, what will happen? Charge on capacitor will become equal to
0.
0, isn't it? So charge on capacitor becomes equal to 0. What's about VC then? If
VC
charge,
0.
VC also will become 0. And if VC is 0, then what's about current?
Current also 0.
0, isn't it? So current, VC and I, all parameters, sorry, current, VC, right? Current, VC and Q, all these three parameters becomes 0. Okay, means what is the conclusion here? During discharging, the moment you close a switch, charge on capacitor is maximum or minimum at start?
Maximum.
Maximum. Voltage across capacitor also
Maximum.
maximum,
Maximum.
correct. And current also
Maximum.
maximum. And then voltage across capacitor, current, charge go on decreasing and all parameters becomes 0. Okay, so like this representation you have to show graphically. So see here, voltage across capacitor initially at start at t equals to 0 it is maximum, which is equals to V equals to VC, and then as time increases it starts to decrease, and the moment charge on capacitor becomes 0, voltage across capacitor becomes 0. Okay, VC along y-axis, because VC depends on time, dependent parameter along y-axis. So whatever this exponentially decreasing behavior of voltage across capacitor during charging, mathematically you can denote it like this. VC is equals to V into exponential to the power minus T by RC. Okay. Now here, what's about current? So current, if you compare in both the circuits, like during charging and during discharging. So see here in this, during discharging, current, as capacitor is acting as a source, conventional direction of flow of current we are using here. So from positive terminal of capacitor to negative, it is flowing. From positive, it is starting during charging. But what is happening, sorry, during discharging, during discharging, from positive plate of a capacitor, current starts. What is the current direction during charging? See here, current here will start from positive terminal of voltage and current enters to positive plate of the capacitor. Means during charging and during discharging, what's about the current direction is same or opposite? Opposite hai. That's why during charging we are going to denote the current in first quadrant. So during discharging, current you can represent it in which quadrant? As direction is reverse, fourth quadrant, because time along always positive x-axis, isn't it? So third or fourth?
Fourth quadrant.
Fourth it will be. Got it? So during charging, current graph you will find in first quadrant, and during discharging you will find it is in the fourth quadrant. Time along x-axis and current during discharging along negative x-axis. It is negative x-axis, negative y-axis. Current is, means it doesn't mean its magnitude is negative. What is its meaning? Only direction is reversed. Okay, direction is reversed. That's why current during discharging we are going to represent in fourth quadrant. So see here, current along y-axis, negative y-axis, time along positive x-axis. So here current initially is maximum, which is equal to V by R, isn't it? And then as charge on capacitor decreases, voltage across it decreases, so current also will decrease, and the moment voltage becomes equal to 0 across capacitor, current also in the circuit becomes 0. Like this is the graphical representation of the current. Now whatever is the current in fourth quadrant, that's why here negative sign is there, and it is exponentially decreasing. Exponentially decreasing. Minus V by R exponential to the power minus T by RC is the mathematical representation of this graph. So again the same thing, same questions during discharging. Same question means for first one type question is during discharging of a capacitor in series RC circuit connected across, no, here in discharging no voltage source is there, isn't it? So during discharging of a fully charged capacitor connected across resistance R, which one is the correct equation for voltage across capacitor? Same for current also. Same question. Which one is the correct equation for discharging current or current during discharging? So these two are the correct options, isn't it? Again, the second question is during discharging, voltage across capacitor is maximum or minimum? Maximum. Then at the when capacitor get fully discharged, say now theory questions like during discharging, what's about the voltage across capacitor is minimum or maximum? So maximum, how much it is? V equals to Vc. Then once capacitor get fully discharged, what is the voltage across capacitor? 0. During discharging of a capacitor, current in the at t equals to 0 is maximum or minimum? Maximum. How much is its value? V by R. Then when capacitor get fully discharged or when voltage across capacitor is 0, what will be the current in the circuit during discharging is 0. And the last type of question is in terms of time constant. So during discharging, time constant, how you can define it? So time constant, it is the time taken by the capacitor during discharging when voltage across it decreases to 0.368 times of its initial value. Okay, or another definition, it is the time taken by the capacitor during discharging when current in the circuit reaches to or decreases to 0.368 times of its initial value or 36.8% of its initial value. Okay, so these are all the MCQ questions, theory questions, and based on this and this numericals you will get asked. Like calculate the time constant. So time constant is tau is equals to R into C. So how we define it? It is the time taken by, means the unit is second. Okay, so R and C given to you, supply voltage is given to you, and they will, you will get asked calculate the time constant, calculate VC, or T is given VC or VC is given T, you will get asked like this. Okay, so this is about the theory part. Now we'll see the sum on this. Okay, so see here, 12 microfarad capacitor, 12 microfarad capacitor in series with 1.2 mega ohm resistance is connected across 100 volt DC supply. Determine time constant, initial current, initial rate of rise of voltage across capacitor. Okay, initial rate of rise of voltage across capacitor, 4 seconds after switch on, and equation of current. Have you read the sum? Read करो sum. 1.2 माइक्रोफैराड कैपेसिटर है, उसके सीरीज में रेजिस्टेंस है 1.2 मेगा ओम का, एंड द थिंग इज कनेक्टेड अक्रॉस 100 वोल्ट डीसी सप्लाई. सोर्स है उसमें, मींस द न्यूमेरिकल इज बेस्ड ऑन चार्जिंग और डिस्चार्जिंग.
चार्जिंग.
चार्जिंग, क्योंकि चार्जिंग में ही सोर्स रहता है और डिस्चार्जिंग में वोल्टेज सोर्स नहीं रहता है, isn't it? DC voltage source. हाँ. So the numerical is about the charging, isn't it? So you have been asked to calculate the time constant. Now capacitance value is 12 microfarad. Micro means what? 10 to the power. Yes, roll number 1 to 10. First 10 roll numbers. Micro means what? 10 to the power.
-6.
Correct. -6. Okay, and resistance is 1.2 mega ohm. Mega means what? 10 to the power
3.
plus
Three.
6 plus 6. वो मिली रहता है और मिली का मीनिंग रहता है -3. Here it is mega ohm. मेगा और मिली में फर्क है. मिली एम्पियर means 10 to the power -3. milliampere 10 to the power -3. mega ohm 10 to the power +6. Got it? So micro means -6, mega means it's capital M है. Maybe all of you cannot see it properly. ये क्या है? 1.2 capital M है. Mega ohm. So 10 to the power +6. So what will be the time constant? What is the formula for time constant?
Tau is equal to RC.
Correct. Tau is equals to RC. So put here value of R and C. And tau का unit क्या है? What is the unit of tau?
Second.
Second. Okay. So here 10 to the power 6 and 10 to the power -6. So that's why unit second. Means that will cancel. So 1.2 into 12, 14.4, and that will be second. Okay. So time constant. Next one is initial current. So initial current means current at
T is equal to 0.
correct.
T is
Current
equal to
at
0.
start, that is current at T equals to 0, and it is the case of charging. So what is the value of current at start during charging?
V by
V
R.
by R.
Correct. V by R, isn't it? So see, I0, V by R. Voltage is given to you. How much? 100 volt, isn't it?
100.
And resistance is 1.2 mega ohm, means 1.2 into 10 to the power +6. So answer you will get 83.33 microampere. Whatever the options given to you, accordingly you calculate. Options may be given to you in milliampere, ampere, micro. So see, and accordingly you calculate. Okay, so 83.33 microampere you got. Next is what? Initial rate of rise of voltage across capacitor. So voltage across capacitor, it is, that is VC. And VC formula we know during charging. VC is equals to what? V into 1 minus exponential to the power minus T by RC. Okay, it is the formula of voltage across capacitor. So its a rate of rise. Rate of rise of voltage across capacitor means what? What is its meaning? What do you think? Rate of rise of
Upon
means
Upon
DVC. DVC, rate of rise of means DDT, isn't it? DDT of VC. Right? And initial means what? At T is equals
T is
to
equal to
0.
0.
Got it? Means what is its meaning? VC formula you know. Differentiate it with respective to time. you will get it dVc by dt, that is rate of rise of voltage across capacitor. And rise, why? Because voltage across capacitor is increasing during charging, that's why rise, dVc by dt. So initial, once you differentiate, put t is equals to 0, you will get the answer, isn't it? Okay, so initial rate of rise of voltage across capacitor. So voltage across capacitor equation we know. So multiply by this V inside the bracket, you will get this one. Now you can differentiate this equation with respect to time, dVc by dt. You can do that. In 12th, you have learned the derivation, isn't it? So here, what is the derivative of V? It's a constant 100 volt DC. So what will be its derivative with respect to
0.
time? 0. Okay, that's why I see here 0. And here again V 100 volt, it's a constant term, so you can take it out. And then what is the derivative of exponential to the power minus t by RC? So same, into minus 1 by RC. So minus minus will become plus, isn't it? And V by RC into exponential term. Okay, so derivative we have considered here. Then we want initial rate of rise of voltage across capacitor. This is the rate of rise. Initial means put t equals to 0 in this equation. So dVc by dt at t is equals to 0. So put here, what you will get? Exponential to the power t is 0 here. So what will be this complete term will become equal to 1, isn't it? Into 1 it is V by RC into 1. So voltage is 100. RC we have calculated, time constant 14.4 second. So 6.94 is answer, and it's a dVc by dt. So volt per second will be the unit. So 6.94 volt per second is the answer. Any difficulty with this? Third one parameter clear? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
And the last one, what is it? Voltage across capacitor 4 seconds after switch on. So it's a charging. So during charging equation, voltage across capacitor, you know, 4 seconds after switch on. What does it mean? Time you have to put as a
4 seconds.
4 seconds in this equation and calculate. See, voltage across capacitor equation, you know, put here t is equals to 4 seconds. Here by mistake minus sign not, I forgot to write. यहाँ पे minus sign चाहिए, isn't it? ये देखो यहाँ पे minus है ना. So minus 4 upon 14.4. So use calculator to do the calculations. You will get 24.25. So like this, any t is given to you and you will get asked calculate VC, or reverse. VC is given to you, like suppose voltage across capacitor is 24.25 volt during charging, calculate the time. So what answer you will get? 4 seconds, like this. Okay, so this one got fourth one parameter. Any difficulty
Yes,
with
ma'am.
this? Okay. Now last one, equation of current. Now it is charging, during charging, and during charging, what is the charging current formula? V by R, that is I0, into exponential to the power minus t by RC. So V by R, that is I0, we calculated 83.33 microampere. Microampere means what? Into 10 to the power minus 6 into exponential to the power minus t by RC. RC we have calculated 14.4. So this is the equation of current during charging. Okay, and you may get asked if the time is 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, 0.5 second, what is the current? Or if current is during charging is so and so, what is the time? Okay, so like this question based on this charging and discharging. So this is the one numerical is more than enough. Now what you do, this charging and discharging topic theory part you read from B. Thareja, and whatever this type of numericals you solve it from B. Thareja. Okay, along with this, whatever the local author book I forwarded, I posted on Google Classroom, isn't it? So that one also you refer and solve the numerical given in it.